know, it's running quite. Now, it's got no brakes on the front, and to get road registration, we had to put indicators on the back. And what we have modified is we put these little things here on front and back, so when it goes in the trailer,
you can actually
cross brace it down on the grill, which keeps it perfectly in place. So yeah, that's all the original radiator. Petrol's in here, 4 gallon, 17 litres. Gets you about 250 kilometres. So Neville at times, none of the pictures in the book, but at times he actually had another 30-litre fuel tank mounted across the back with just a pipe to feed down through into it, which gave him greater distance. Right, so this is a car that was built back in the days of horse and coaches. So all the cabin is constructed of timber, and it is the original timber from 102 years ago. So the firewall here is timber, and here all inside the doors is timber, the dash, the framing. And when we got this car, it was rusting along the seams, and in the bottom of these panels it had rust in it. So the skins were all taken off and remade and renewed, and then the tyres were absolutely shot, but the rims are Michelin rims from Michelin Tyre Company. 102 years ago Michelin was making rims, but there's quite a unique beading here that the tyre has to actually fit into to make it grip the rim, and you can't buy the tyres at all. We had to send a rim to a tyre manufacturing company and have 5 tyres made. $750 each. So we didn't buy 3 spare tyres, we only bought 1. So this is the little cabin. The only way you can get in is through the driver's door, because there's not enough space between the steering wheel and the other side, and the spare tyre blocks you anyway from opening the other door. So it is actually a French left-hand drive car. So the gearbox is left-hand drive, combination of your first, second and third, and your handbrake, which always should be closest to the driver in your car, is on the other side. So they never changed those controls, they just put the steering column and the foot to the accelerator on the other side and left the car. So what happened is the French allowed the British to manufacture this car for the British, Canadian, Australian, South African, New Zealand right-hand drive market. And about 2,000 of these, we understand, came into Australia in the 1920s, so they were quite a popular car. So we've had to reupholster the roof, do all the running boards, new tyres, the upholstery on the seat. It's quite comfortable inside, but very cosy. The timber over here for the canopy is all 102-year-old original European timber. It's quite amazing, you know. You think timber would deteriorate quicker than the metal, but it's not. The timber has all been well preserved. It was the metal that rusted. When we bought this particular car, it was a coupe, so it came back and then sort of on a rounded frame, but the original Bubsy had the boat tail, so we took the coupe off and built the boat tail effect, and so we have here genuine 1925 fiberglass with indoor-outdoor carpet. As you do. So yeah, I mean, it's surprising. There is a lot of space because it goes right up behind the back seat, and comes right out here. Whereas the coupe, because we saw one of these up at Hervey Beach, there's a guy there who's a chef, and he had a 1923 Citroen, a blue one with the coupe, and he has it, or had it on display in his restaurant as a sort of a feature. But yeah, the amount of space in his boot is like, oh, you can't get much in at all. So again, to get registration, we had to put stoplights, side lights and indicators. So these lights are off a Model A Ford, stop, and indicators off a motorbike. Otherwise, back there. Boat tail. All right, keep on coming round. So the original car's spare wheels, or the one that they had, were mounted straight off the door here. And so that the tyres actually fitted mainly on the running board, whereas this one had the tyre in the front fender. And seeing we don't have others, we've just left that there and not to be concerned. So has windscreen wipers if you care to drive, work, change gears and so on. And Neville talks about his last major section was from Kalgoorlie to Perth, 644 kilometres. He said it took him 23 hours, and which is obviously driving day and night, because he promised he would be on the outskirts of Perth on the morning of December 30, so that the media could meet him to drive into town. So he literally spent a day driving. So if you divide 644 by 23, it's an average of 27 kilometres an hour. That was the speed that the car, 25 to 30 kilometres an hour, is what they drove at. It has an interesting feature. The wheel nuts on the left-hand side are left-hand thread, the wheel nuts on the right-hand side are right-hand thread. And on the nut you have the French D on this side and G, the two French words for left and right. So you don't get your wheel nuts mixed up. You've got to be careful if you change your tyres. But you've got to remember there's a left hand and a right hand thread. You get hungry. There's no food anywhere. Yeah, grab it.
I'll follow you